So first up, point 1 is adopt the 2-minute rule. I think it's David Allen that coined the term in his book, Getting Things Done. And the 2-minute rule simply states, if a task takes less than 2 minutes to complete, whether it's washing the dish that you just used, sending an email, making a phone call, which is what I dread the most. Okay, I hate doing those phone calls. They'll pile up on my to-do list until my wife gets around to doing them. Use the 2-minute rule. Just do the task. It clears up your mental facilities so that you're not trying to remember to do these. It doesn't overwhelm you because they're not piling up on your task manager. Okay, and obviously it boosts productivity. You're getting a lot more things done than most people can. And then it allows you to focus on the tasks that actually matter. So if it takes less than 2 minutes, just do it. Point 2, have a morning routine. The idea is having small habits that you can stack on top of each other that really have a profound effect when you do them consistently over time. It sets the tone for the day. It improves your focus and productivity. The first part of that, try to wake up earlier. I don't mean wake up at 4 in the morning. What I do mean is if you normally wake up at 10, wake up at 9:30. You wake up at 8, wake up at 7:30. 30 extra minutes. It's not a ton, but that adds up to 3.5 hours of extra productivity throughout the week. Drink a glass of water to start your day. Before your coffee, before your OJ, before your milk or soda, get water in your system. Your body dehydrates naturally over the course of the night. So first thing you want to do is rehydrate your body. It's going to make you feel more refreshed, awake, and have higher energy levels. Quick workout or stretching session. Doesn't have to be like you're hitting the gym going hard. Some light exercises. I walk my dogs and get some sunlight on my skin. It takes me 10 minutes. Okay. But a little bit of walking, mobility, it wakes me up, gets my blood pumping. I'll link at the video right here, but I do have a video talking about floor sleeping and the benefits that I receive from rolling up my mat and sleeping on the floor. But rolling up that mat gets me mobile and gets me moving, which also helps with that light exercise. Journaling or meditating. I like to try to do 2 minutes of meditation before I even move or open my eyes, because as soon as I open my eyes and show any signs of life, my dogs are all over me. I sit there for about 2 minutes and I just clear my mind, focus on my breathing, and that really helps with my thought process throughout the day, helps me level out my mood. Another thing you can do is obviously the journaling, like I talked about, which I like to call my daily dump. I don't do it every day, but if I do it, I sit down, I set a timer for 5 minutes. I use my iPad with my paper-like screen protector and Apple Pencil, and I just sit there and write anything that comes to mind. If I'm thinking of purple elephants on butterflies, I do that. If I'm thinking about my to-do list, I write that down. I just want to vent, I can vent, and then I delete it when I'm done. Super simple, but it really clears out the clutter in your mind. Your mind is for having ideas, not holding them, as David Allen says. So get them out on paper. If you don't need them, get rid of them. All right, so point number 3, digital detox. Take control over your screen time to reduce your distractions and overwhelm. Turn off any non-essential notifications. Schedule specific times to check your emails and social media. My favorite is unfollow the accounts that don't add value to your life. You're constantly bombarded on social media with everything, information overload. We follow and sign up for newsletters and like and subscribe to all kinds of stuff because it provides value at that time, whether it's entertainment or educational or it's something we want to revisit in the future. But we're living, breathing creatures, so we change, we adapt, we grow, and sometimes, we grow out of what we thought was entertaining at a time. So go through, declutter your timelines, declutter your Facebook and your Twitter and your TikToks, and unfollow the accounts you don't need anymore that don't provide you value. The other thing I like to do, obviously, this device right here is such a big part of our life. We sleep, right next to it. We bring it to us everywhere we go, and whether it's to work or to the toilet or, family dinners. I'd like to try to minimize how it takes over my life as much as possible. I've got Blank Spaces app. I'll link it in the description. I love it. It minimizes my home screen to where only the apps that I really like are there. My browser, my calendar, my email, my messages, my phone, my notes, my task manager. And then I have YouTube because I like to listen to it while I'm going to work or doing other tasks around the house. If you guys want to see a setup video on this, comment and I'll make a video about it. Now, the other thing is I can still access all the other apps that I need, but it's just one extra step I have to do if I want to play some Call of Duty mobile or Magic Arena, Pokemon Go. I can still do it, but it's one extra step. It's not right there. I like to put my phone on grayscale mode sometimes to block it out. It's less enticing to me. If you want to go a step further, uninstall the apps that you don't use. Okay, or that consume too much of your time. They have other apps out there, and I will list them below if you like, maybe at a pinned comment, that block off the apps so that it's a little more difficult for you to log on to them, or you can block specific times. You can even have a countdown where you have to wait 10 seconds before you open it, so you can contemplate, like, do I really need to log on to Facebook right now? Well, I am supposed to be working, but we want to detox from the digital world as much as possible and focus on the things that really matter, which is creating memories and bettering ourselves. Which brings perfectly into the next point 4, and that is read and learn daily. Commit to learning something new every day. Okay, it could be a word of the day for all I care, but learn something new. Continuous personal growth aligns with our goals and interests should be the priority. Read books, listen to podcasts, watch educational videos. That's why I have a YouTube Premium, so that I can sit there and look up content that I can learn from, whether it's learning about programming or learning about network security and cybersecurity, personal development, video editing. It doesn't matter. I want to continue to learn. Think Media has a great podcast that I follow about content creation and growing on YouTube. I like to read books. I got my Kindle right here. Got it loaded up with some of my favorite books like Atomic Habits by James Clear. Try to read. It doesn't have to be, I'm going to read 5 chapters today. I hate reading, me personally, but I try to read 1 page. 1 page is all I commit to. If I can do 1 page, more often than not, I'll sit there and keep reading. Continue to grow every day. Spend 15 to 30 minutes, ideally, on learning daily. And again, that could be watching a video, listening to a podcast, or reading a book. Point 5 is gratitude practice. This is something that I can work on a little more, focusing on gratitude to shift the mindset and improve our overall happiness. You can do a daily gratitude journal and write down 3 things you're grateful for every day, or you can tell someone thank you, write a note, or reflect on a positive experience in your life. You can do this during your meditation if you want. You could do this during your daily dump, but we need to be more appreciative of the things that we have versus the things that we want. We all have issues in life. We all have problems that we face. That's part of life, but it's a lot better than we give it credit for. There are so many things that we have and we just take for granted. So try to express gratitude for those things. Step 6, we already decluttered our digital life. Let's work on decluttering our physical life. The importance of a clean and organized environment is for our mental clarity. They've done studies, and a cluttered, disorganized space can waste up to 4.3 hours per week just looking for papers and things. A clean, organized space can increase your productivity by 20%. That is crazy productive. That's like adding another entire work day to your week. Make sure that you clean your space. Tackle one area at a time. Don't feel overwhelmed. Clean your desk off. I do that probably once every couple days. Clean out your closet. And I've got tons of organizational hacks if you guys are interested in that, so let me know. Donate or discard items you no longer use, that you're outgrown, that you don't wear. Keep your space tidy daily to maintain the benefits. It's that simple. Make your bed, all that kind of stuff. It's just gonna give you more mental clarity, more focus, less distraction, more creativity. That's a huge one. I always struggle with creativity. Number 7, and the final one, is prioritize your sleep. The crucial role of quality sleep and overall health and productivity. Set a consistent bedtime, wake up on time. And if you guys have seen any of my other videos, you know I'm a server, so it's not easy to go to bed same time for me every day. But try to shoot for roughly the same time. Try to wake up roughly the same time. Have a relaxing bedtime routine. Definitely helps with this. Try to avoid your screens at least an hour before bed. If you can't avoid getting on your screen, put on some blue light blocking glasses. Or a lot of phones now have blue light filters on them, and you just have to trigger them. Read a book. This is the time that I usually use to read. It's uninterrupted, it's quiet, and reading always puts me to sleep. Meditate if you want. I do my meditation in the morning, but it's a good time also before bed because it clears your mind and gets you ready to relax. Make your sleep environment comfortable. I believe they did studies, and the most ideal temperature is 68 degrees. Allows your body to relax comfortably and not wake up hot. Again, sleeping on the floor helps with that for me. You want a cool, dark, quiet room. Turn off any lights you don't need. They have these stickers that I use that covers up all those little annoying LED lights that show there's power to the TV, things like that. Get it as dark as possible, get some blackout curtains. You will sleep like a baby. But sleep is crucial. At least 6 hours, ideally 8. Everyone's body's different though. So what works best for you, don't oversleep, and try to get uninterrupted sleep. But when you have a routine of when you go to bed and when you wake up, your body acclimates to that and knows to go into REM mode much sooner, which is the restorative sleep that we all need. Just because we're laying down, eyes closed, sleeping doesn't mean it's restorative. We want to hit rapid eye movement so that we can feel refreshed, feel rejuvenated when we wake up. So to recap, we have the 2-minute rule. If you have a task, if it takes 2 minutes, finish it. Don't add it to a to-do list. Don't postpone it. We want a consistent, positive morning routine, something where we can stack several small habits. We want to take control of our screen time and digitally detox. We want to commit to learning something new every day. We want to be appreciative of the things that are in our life. We want a clean and organized physical environment, and we want to prioritize sleep. Now, I encourage you to try implementing these changes. And again, it doesn't have to be all of them at the same time, but try at least 1 or 2 and slowly build them into your lifestyle. Please, if you enjoyed this video, you found any value at all, like, comment, subscribe for more content like this. Let me know I'm doing the right thing for y'all, and this is something you want to see more of. And if you have any tips to improve, life, leave them in the comments. I look forward to conversating with you guys, and we can share insight and bounce ideas off of each other. Until next time, guys, have a great evening.